Hey Taurus, how are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn and I am here to do your weekly tarot reading. That was Looney. He's here too. We are going to do this one for Monday, May 19th through Thursday, May 22nd. That was an awful shuffle, but we'll try again. Are we right side up even? Nope. Okay. Here we go. There we go. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get you through your weekend then. Now we're right side up. Okay. And we're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to bring up or what they want to talk about, okay? All right, this one's for my Tauruses, right? Is that how you say the plural? I think so. Okay. All righty, folks, let's see. Okay, where are we starting tonight? We are starting with the Seven of Cups to Temperance. And then we've got the Magician. So this is your recent past or your backstory going into this reading. Excuse me. Currently, I have you with the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant. In the near future, we are looking at the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. Alrighty, bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the Two of Wands. So the undercurrent to this reading has something to do with you standing at a crossroads where you need to pick which road you plan on traveling for your, for your life, really. I mean, which direction are you headed in is what they're asking. Okay. The card at the center of your read is actually the Four of Cups. So this card plays into almost every different direction we've got here, pretty close. It plays into the equation. It is all about dissatisfaction, really. It's about something in your life that maybe you anticipated being much more fulfilling than it is working out to be right now, is how I perceive the card right this minute. But let's start from the beginning and see how they all play in. The beginning for me is the past, so let's see what is the backstory. So I'm looking at the Seven of Cups, Temperance, and the Magician. So it looks like in the recent past, you came upon a situation, not a situation, you came upon a time in your life when you had many different options, okay? You were the hot property. Everybody wanted a piece of you, so you could pick and choose between what you did or did not want to include in your life going forward, right? It sounds like a wonderful thing, a position to be in. It's a little harder to deal with once you're there sometimes because the decisions are not always very easily made, but at any rate, this was something you had manifested. So for some reason, you had manifested the ability to pick and choose. Fair enough. I feel like you had to exhibit patience, basically with yourself as you tried to make these decisions. But I do believe that you have gotten through that part. So this is now in your past, right? So there you go. Looks like it worked itself out. You made your decisions and you're moving forward. Okay, so where are we currently? Well, currently we're sitting with the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant. I get the feeling with the Hierophant here that some of the decisions that you made were based in what you quote-unquote thought you were supposed to do, okay? Or the options that you thought you were supposed to pick. There's something here with the Hierophant, I feel in this situation, this has more to do with like beliefs or, yes, I know, Tiger. Beliefs or whatever that have been ingrained in you since childhood. So they have a very strong sense of right and wrong, and you made your choices leaning on those beliefs, which is fine. Except for right now, it looks like you're quite dissatisfied with the way some of those choices have played out. So you did what you felt you were supposed to do, but you're not getting what you wanted out of it, okay? That's how I feel like this. Part of the reason is because some of the choices that you made involved another person, and this person that was involved in this with you, or that you chose and so they were involved with you, is somebody that seems to be quite immature. Somebody who doesn't seem to be terribly grounded or terribly focused on the same things you are. So you have goals and their goals don't seem to necessarily line up. So it's causing a bit of a rift, I guess you could say. It's causing you to not be able to get to your goals as quickly as you'd like to, right? If somebody that you're with is not working on the same goal with you, then it slows you down some. So this is causing dissatisfaction. That's what I see right now. Okay? Set. Okay, now we're going to go into the near future. What do we have here? Okay, so I have the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. So the Two of Cups would mean that you are involved in a divine union. This divine union is somebody that you chose up here with these options, and it is the same person who seems to be, I don't know if there's really an age gap here or if this person is just emotionally much younger than you. But whatever the case is, they're definitely not as grounded or focused on things as you are, okay? All right, so that's who this divine union is with, okay? Next card over is the Lovers. The Lovers is all about a love situation, okay, which is no doubt this divine union. The issue here is that there is a ton of confusion and uncertainty when it comes to this particular relationship. There's no shortage of passion, okay, so that's not the issue. There could be too much passion. I don't know. I don't have any threes out here, though, so I don't think that's the issue either. I think this is just, I think passion carried you towards your decision, and then whatever you felt you were supposed to do for whatever reason. But now it's been a minute, and you are a little bit stuck, you feel like, because this person is not your equal. Is what you're, but that looks to me to be the problem. That is what you're running into. This person that you are dealing with, that you chose, is not your equal. And so now you are in a bit of a quandary. Do you stick this out? Do you continue forward with this person and hope that they're going to grow into your equal? Because for sure you're having to stand still and not continue to grow as you wait for them, right? Or do you cut this loose and go try something else? I see your problem. I don't know the answer, but I do see what the problem is, okay? Behind that, I have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So I think that you are quite burdened by the idea of leaving this person out in the cold or causing them heartbreak because they haven't done anything wrong. They've actually been the same person since you got together with them. That's part of the problem. They're not growing at the rate you are, but the other part was just you picked for the wrong reasons, okay? You were focused on the wrong things when you made your choices, maybe. Live and learn. All right. So where are we going from here? Now we got the problem down. Where are we going? Hermit mode, Five of Swords, the Empress. The Two of Wands that we had in the beginning was all about being at a crossroads. For some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, this crossroads that you have involves whether or not to bring children into this situation that you are in. Meaning that now you're at a point where it's either time to have children or not, but you don't know if you want to do this with this person in this situation, okay? That is the dilemma for some of you. For others, it could be that you guys are trying to start a business together and you just don't know if you want this person to be the other half of this endeavor that you're trying to take on, okay? You are coming through as the Empress here. You are standing in your power. It's just this person is really still coming through as a page. So, I mean, it's up to you, but it's, do you make another decision that's based on what you're supposed to do and compound this problem, or do you cut it loose and start over, I guess, is what you're fighting yourself on? And you are fighting yourself. This is you being very conflicted, very uncertain on which way you're supposed to go. So you're trying to pull your energy back to get grounded and reassess the situation. That is absolutely the right thing to try to do here so you can get a clear view of which direction you want to take and then go with it. You're a Taurus, so you're going to stick to your guns if you make a decision, I would assume. So your loyalty level is usually tremendously high. So there you go. That's what I see right now. What do we got? Eight of Swords, you're restricted by your thoughts. Six of Pentacles, you were hoping for more reciprocity than possibly you're getting here. I don't think you're not getting the reciprocity you had hoped for intentionally. I just don't know that you picked somebody who has the ability to give you reciprocity right now. With the Nine of Cups, you still think this could be your wish fulfillment. So if this is going to be your wish fulfillment, then you got to quit being upset about it and go with it, right? I mean, that's the bottom line here. You've got to cut this off and start over, or you've got to go all in and just stay with it, you know. That's what I see. It's not a bad reading. It's a reading of realizations, I think. Okay? So it's not bad, but it's definitely maybe more real than what you wanted to hear, I guess, if this is your story. Okay? All right, you guys. I don't know. It's time to think about it and figure it out. I will be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings. You're going to be fine. You will absolutely be fine. This is just compartmentalizing everything and understanding where you're at and where you're going, I guess. That's probably what it boils down to, okay? I'm here every morning lately now again to do these daily energy readings. If anybody's interested, you can stop by either YouTube or TikTok. I'm up on both of them doing them. So there you go. No matter what the cards say, you go make it the best possible week that you can, and I will see you in a couple days. Have a good one. Thanks for everything, guys. Oh, what did I do with my clicker? Let's see if it works.